Sustainability Map is the result of years of learnings and experience bringing from T4SD partnerships with various public and private sector organizations. It represents the next phase of the Trade for Sustainable Development program. Sustainability Map incorporates or brings together existing platforms that most of you notably know, such as the Standards Map and Sustainability Exchange, but it also adds two new modules, the Sustainability Network and the Sustainability Trends modules. Here you can view the new Sustainability Map homepage, a new tool, new branding, new homepage. The homepage really aims to showcase what type of information our various beneficiaries, be it businesses, private sector, consumers, or standard organizations, can really get from the website. There are various journeys. The various features of the website are available with a login or without a login. This being said, if you go the extra mile and sign in or log in, the system allows you to view all of the relevant information of the Sustainability Map within your own personalized dashboard. Sustainability Map is a smart system. There's no need to click all over the platform. We actually bring the information right to your own doorstep. So in order to start the first journey, I'm going to click on the Standards module. The Standards module is the new version of Standards Map. The latest version of Standards Map, available in Sustainability Map, provides new functionalities and ways of analyzing the 230 plus standard initiatives we have in the system. Users are first taken to the Identify page, which enables them to identify relevant standards. As part of the latest version, we have introduced various ways in which you can filter those standards. It is still possible to refine the list of standards based on a product scope, based on a geographic scope. So here I am actually going to be reviewing those initiatives that we have in the system that apply to mango production in Colombia, and I can even add a destination market to see which of these standard initiatives actually retail products, let's say in Switzerland, and I'm down for the 238 standards to 33. You just click on the name of the standard in order to retrieve some concise information. In the former version of the Standards Map, we used to have a quick scan module. This is now the new quick scan module. You can also review the specific sustainability criteria, and then you can also make use of the table below that provides really detailed information about the specific criteria that are being covered. In order to navigate to the network, you need to click on that network module. The Sustainability Network is 100% new. It is a virtual network which enables users to share their business and sustainability profiles with traders, buyers, standard organizations, financiers, and others across the value chain. You can really think of this network as a LinkedIn for small, medium-sized enterprises. It allows companies, producers, processors upstream to connect with downstream tiers. If you want to drill down and make use of the map, you can actually click on those points. You can see that right now really our information is really focused, on Colombia. You can really drill down, click on any of these small pointers and get very basic information about the farm under the review. So you may have the name, the company type, the products they produce, and where they're based. You can also make use of a set of filters in order to filter out the companies of interest based on a given name, given country, existing certification, type, etc., etc. So if I wanted to identify those companies that were to produce, let's say, coffee, I would identify 56 companies. This is the type of information I would get. And if you want to have access to any of these profiles, you can click on this little icon and you have access to the public profile of that company. That includes information about the company, so the business information, the name, there can be a description that is provided, country of operation, etc., etc. Now, looking at the third module of Sustainability Map, the trends. So the third module really offers an access to extensive overview production related market information on over 10 voluntary sustainability standards, including the entire ISIL membership, and numerous product groups such as coffee, cocoa, tea, palm oil, soy, sugar, among others. In order to review the information, you can actually select any of these standard initiatives. So you can take Fair Trade International, then you can start clicking on charts and review the Fair Trade certified area for all products. Then you can narrow down your analysis by looking at specific products. So you can start looking at what type of information we have for one initiative, such as Fair Trade International, for bananas. So there you would see the top countries by area. Now moving on to the final module, the community. This is really linking organizations and experts which are committed to driving sustainable value chains and trade. It leverages the existing sustainability exchange platform, and you can actually review the information. So we've got the training material, the forum discussions, upcoming events, profiles of experts, news, and also links to the other ITC tools. So this is the end of the first part of the presentation that really provides an overview of the 4 different modules. Now I'm going to focus the rest of this presentation on the private part, the kind of sign up. So if rather than navigating through this, you wanted to create your own assessment, get all of the data within one common dashboard, and also create your online profile to make it available on the network. In order to do this, you would click on login, create a new user. You would enter a specific username and email address. So first you would start with the first name. You would specify that you're not a robot so that we're not spammed with fake accounts. You would go and validate that specific email. I'm using Yotmail. It's a service that enables you to create some fake email accounts. You're taken to a page where you can set up your password, and then you're taken through 5 steps that will really determine the type of profile that you will have, the type of features and functionalities that you'll be able to derive from the tool. So the first thing you need to say is provide information about your business role, whether you're into primary production, whether you're into processing and manufacturing, trade and retailing, whether you're a trade and investment support institution, or whether you're a government. Let's say if you were to say you're primary production, sorry, the font is a little small, but the system would say what you're able to generate. If you say that you are processing and manufacturing, it also tells you that you can actually create your own network and invite individuals to the platform and also manage their information and make their information publicly available potentially on the network. For the purpose of this presentation, I'm just going to select primary production. I'm going to give the name of a company. I can select a specific country. I need to enter at least one product that I am producing from the 500 or 600 products that we have in the system. Select the company size, and then I need to provide any partner affiliation. So this is really where there can be additional customization that takes place. And there again, you can go into the generic environment of Sustainability Map, or you can be guided towards any of our custom platforms. So I'm just going to select no affiliation, and I am going to begin my journey. And this is really where I start the journey on the actual dashboard, where it says, welcome to your sustainability dashboard. And here the user sees upfront that their data is private, that all of the information that they enter will not be made available on the network until they modify the privacy setting and they switch it to public. Once on the network, users have still access to the various modules, so they can navigate those within their own network. And then they can also navigate the specific sections of the dashboard with the left-hand side panel. So they're on their home, they can edit their profile, or they can carry out an assessment. And here again, we're not pushing the users to ultimately completely assessment. If there are some users that are already certified to given standard, they don't need to do an assessment. They just need to include information about the existing certifications under their profile. And the profile includes information about the company, production, location, certifications, and assessment. For the purpose of this presentation and in interest of time, I am going to jump to a profile which has already been populated so that you can see what it looks like at the end. So here the profile was completed. There was an assessment that was also conducted against Fair Trade International. There was a little avatar that was included. If I click on the company information, this is where you can enter data that is then relegated and made available in the public profile. So you can see a description, country of operation, contact information, the website. This is actually the company I was showcasing earlier on. And as you modify this data, it is reflected in the public profile. You also have the product information that is made available, the area of production, volume of sales, etc., etc. There can be pictures that are uploaded, direct client types. There are locations, so there can be the location about your kind of headquarters, locations about an actual what we call asset. You can say what is the asset type, the kind of production processing. So you can say this is my field, this is where I produce cocoa, I am already fair trade certified on this specific location. This is the area where my field is located. I can zoom in a bit randomly, I must admit. I can draw a shape. This is my field here, and I can create my specific assets, and it is then relegated onto the map. I can provide information about existing certification type, who issued it, what's the validity date, what are the products that are being sold. I can even provide a proof of my existing certification, download the file, and then I have information about my existing assessments, or I can take a new assessment. And in order to take a new assessment, you click on this button. Okay, I'll just take a random standard. I'll take ABNT Eco Label. My assessment is already pre-populated based on my existing certification for fair trade. So I'm already 57% compliant, 65% of environment questions have been answered, 89 of social, 50 of economic, 15 of the quality ones, and 100% of the ethics. I can then click on full assessment, and this is my assessment structure. And I can navigate through it, finalize it, have a preview to then see what have been my answers and what have been the actual criteria of the standard. The moment I want to make this profile public, it is already public. I click on that link and make it available onto the network. Thank you very much for your time. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact us at sustainability@intrasend.org.